The military chief of Congolese rebel group M23, Sultani Makenga, says his forces have started to withdraw from the town of Masisi and plan to later leave the eastern city of Goma. The political chief of M23, Jean-Marie Runiga, says their forces will be out of Goma by Friday as a sign of goodwill, even if the government has not addressed their grievances. Now, the M23 rebels captured Goma last week and have since taken the town of Sake west of it. Meanwhile, witnesses say that a different rebel group based in DRC, known as the Democratic Forces for the Liberation of Rwanda, crossed into neighboring Rwanda and attacked Rwandan army positions. Congo has accused Rwanda of aiding the M23 rebellion. Thousands of people have fled their homes and fighting has caused food shortages. Prices of food have sharply increased in the city of Bukavu, the capital of South Kivu province. Bukavu relies heavily on trade with Goma, the capital of North Kivu province. Now, for more perspective on the tense situation in the DRC, we are joined on the phone by VOA's Gabe Joselow, who is in Goma. Gabe, if you could start off by telling us what signs you're seeing of any possible withdrawal from the M23, as they're saying they will.
Well, Ndimyake, we have seen some troop movements going out of Goma and into the town of Rutashuro, which has been somewhat of a headquarters or another base for M23. And at the same time, we're not seeing the kind of numbers that would suggest a really substantial or significant withdrawal. For instance, Colonel Makenga earlier said that they had been withdrawing from Sake, but there were still forces on the ground there earlier today who said, M23 forces there, who said they didn't have any orders yet to withdraw from that city. And then on reports from Masisi, they're very hard to confirm just because the conflict is still violent there. There have been clashes with the Congolese army and rebel groups other than M23 in the area. So it's very hard to confirm those reports.
Now, Gabe, obviously there are high-level talks taking place all around trying to really bring this M23 issue to an end. I'm curious about what is going on in Goma. How have the lives of the people there been affected as far as you can see?
Well, on the surface, it appears like life is going on pretty much as normal. What people on the streets here will tell you, for instance, the people in the IDP camps who had already been displaced by previous conflicts, is that the problem isn't so much when the rebels are in control or when the government's in control. It's that in-between time. It's the security vacuum or it's the straight-out conflict that can really disrupt lives. Aside from that, I mean, there have been problems with electricity since the conflict began about a week ago. There's been problems with water and a shortage of cash in town. So you do see that below the surface. But on top of things, it's not as chaotic as you might believe.
Well, thank you so much, Gabe Joselow, for giving us that report from Goma. As I always tell you, Gabe, stay safe.